Well, I am officially a retired college strength coach. Very excited to be joining Team Builder in a remote role. Jaden and I have delivered our sharp training products through Team Builder since day one, and I've used it in the college setting at Arkansas State. Just great products, great company, great people, and we're just very excited to continue to help Team Builder grow. As far as coaching goes, specifically college coaching, I had a friend ask me if it felt like kind of like a sunk cost, like if I had wasted my time all these years pursuing college coaching, which is a very fair question. I mean, I devoted my entire undergrad to getting an exercise science degree for strength conditioning. I spent probably thousands of hours working for free, um, and even giving up and moving states to work for free just to get an opportunity. I got my master's degree solely so that I would be, so I'd have a better chance of getting a role at the college level. I've moved around several different times in pursuit of better opportunities. So, very fair question, but I feel like that's the thing about the beautiful thing about having faith is I don't believe there's any sunk costs or wasted seasons of life. I've gotten the chance to meet some incredible people and be some incredible places because of this career. I mean, if you would have asked my 20-year-old naive self if I ever would have left Northwest Iowa, probably would have said no way. But I chose the one career where you could literally end up anywhere. And yeah, I mean, I've lived in 5 different states the last 5 years: Kentucky, North Carolina, Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas. I grew up in a town of 1,500 and now living in one of the biggest cities in the country. I felt like God needed to get me out of Northwest Iowa, out of my comfort zone, and He placed me in the career where that was bound to happen. And, I've been forced to be uncomfortable getting up and moving to places where I don't know anybody, and I think there's something really cool in that. I mean, I've learned a lot. I mean, as someone who's more introverted, yeah, being forced to meet new people and get to know new people, new athletes, new coaches, new support staff. It's a field of connections, and I feel like I've grown a lot just through this experience. And so, I mean, being asked if it's a wasted season, I mean, no, not at all. I'm incredibly grateful for the last, however many years I've been doing this. I'm still young, but it feels like it's been a long time. And that's really all I've known in my professional world. And yeah, it's just time to be called to something new. And, I've felt for some time that maybe this college and coaching environment, it just isn't what I was meant to do. And, I've prayed a lot about it. God came through in a big way. This just feels like the perfect opportunity for me. And, not getting to see my family much the last few years has probably been one of the hardest parts of it. So yeah, excited to get back to Northwest Iowa, back to my roots. But yeah, just incredibly grateful for especially the people I've met. I think that's my favorite thing about what I've done. And the thing I'll miss most is just the people. I mean, getting to work with athletes every day is pretty special. The coaches I've been able to work for and work with, the support staff I've gotten to work with. Like, I feel like I've been incredibly fortunate with the people and athletes I've gotten to work with, not only good at their job and craft, but just genuinely good people. And I feel very blessed from that aspect. But yeah, it's just time for a new adventure, a new challenge, a new season of life. So yeah, hopefully that can be encouragement to anyone who feels stuck or doesn't know what's next or doesn't like where they're at. I mean, I would just encourage you to pray about it. Like I said, I prayed hard and came through in a big way. And, maybe it took longer or, wasn't sure how it would look exactly, but I do believe he comes through, and I do believe that comes through the power of prayer. So yeah, I would just encourage you to pray about it, but to also just be present where you're at. Like I said, I don't think there's no such thing as any wasted season of life. I think there's things you can learn and ways you can grow no matter where you're placed. And I believe you can have an impact no matter where you're at. And that's what I've tried to do. And now it's time to hopefully make an impact in a new setting. Yeah, just grateful for where I've been, grateful for where I'm at, and grateful and excited for what's ahead. Excited to get rolling with Team Builder. Excited to get back to my roots. Excited to continue to build out Sharp Training and the podcast. I've really enjoyed that. I'm getting to work with Jaden and Brandon through the podcast, and just feel like we're scratching the surface. And, this new opportunity will give me the chance to continue to grow that. So just excited and feel blessed. And yeah, if you're an athlete or coworker I've been blessed to work with the past few years, I appreciate you and thank you, and thankful for our relationships. And I know there's plenty that'll last a lifetime, and I'm grateful for that and just grateful for what's ahead. So